The Western Shoshone comprise several Shoshone tribes that are indigenous to the Great Basin and have lands identified in the Treaty of Ruby Valley, 1863. They resided in Idaho, Nevada, California, and Utah. The tribes are very closely related culturally to the Paiute, Goshute, Bannock, Ute, and Timbisha tribes. They speak the Western dialect of the Shoshone language. Other Shoshone-speaking groups include the Goshute, Northern Shoshone, and Eastern Shoshone. Bands of Western Shoshone are named for their traditional geographical homelands and the primary food sources: Cousarata, Goshute, Great Salt Desert and Great Salt Lake, Utah; Cedar Valley Goshute, Deep Creek Goshute, Rush Valley Goshute, Skull Valley Goshute, Waipahu Utah, Weber Ute, Tool Valley Goshute, Trout Creek Goshute, Cuyutica, Halley, Marys River, Clover Valley, Smith Creek Valley, Nevada; Mahogwajuka, Ruby Valley, Nevada; Painquillica, Cache Valley, Idaho and Utah; Paiute, Deep Creek Goshute, Deep Creek Valley, Antelope Valley; Tipitica, northernmost band; Siduca, Railroad Valley, Nevada; Sogwayuyugi, Elko, Nevada; Waitica, Ione Valley, Nevada; Watatica, Ruby Valley, Nevada; Wyampetica. Tribes. Federally recognized Western Shoshone tribes include Big Pine Band of Owens Valley Paiute Shoshone Indians of the Big Pine Reservation, California; Confederated Tribes of the Goshute Reservation, Nevada and Utah; Death Valley Timbisha Shoshone Band of California; Dakota Shoshone Tribe of the Dakota Reservation, Nevada; Ely Shoshone Tribe of Nevada; Fort McDermott Paiute and Shoshone Tribes of the Fort McDermott Indian Reservation, Nevada and Oregon; Northwestern Band of the Shoshone Nation, Utah; Paiute Shoshone Indians of the Bishop Community of the Bishop Colony, California; Paiute Shoshone Tribe of the Fallon Reservation and Colony, Nevada; Paiute Shoshone Indians of the Lone Pine Community of the Lone Pine Reservation, California; Reno Sparks Indian Colony, Nevada; Shoshone Paiute Tribes of the Duck Valley Reservation, Nevada; Skull Valley Band of Goshute Indians of Utah; Tamoak Tribe of Western Shoshone Indians of Nevada; Battle Mountain Band, Elko Band, South Fork Band, Wells Band; Winnemucca Indian Colony of Nevada; Yomba Shoshone Tribe of the Yomba Reservation, Nevada. Legal battles. The Western Shoshone have been engaged in legal battles with the federal government over rights to the land since the erroneous filing of a claim in 1951 for land presumed to have been taken. Most Western states comprising the Great Basin were created by federal statutes that referenced that no part of Indian country will be included into the boundaries or jurisdiction of any state or territory without the consent of the Indians. During the American Civil War 1861 to 1864, gold was needed from the West by the Union to prosecute the war against the South. The Doughty Treaties were entered into by the U.S. with the Shoshone. In 1863, the Treaty of Ruby Valley was entered into with the western bands of the Shoshone Nation and identified the boundaries of the 40,000 square mi territory. The Western Shoshone did not consent to the inclusion of the property into the boundaries or jurisdiction of any state or territory. The Western Shoshone possess all the interests the United States sought to purchase by the treaty for $5,000 per year for 20 years. The treaty was also used by the Union to demonstrate to European governments and banks backing the Union that it could do what it said and provide the gold needed for the war. The treaty is in full force and effect. The United States failed to make any but the first payment, in an effort to close a 1951 Indian Claims Commission 326K case. The Western Shoshone Claims Distribution Act of 2004, established by the United States to give the perception that the Indians have been served justice, made payment of $160 million to the Great Basin tribe for the perceived acquisition of 39,000 square miles. The 326K claim was $1.05 per acre for 26,000 million acres, but did not in fact constitute a transfer of rights, title and interest, since the Treaty of Ruby Valley is controlling. These facts are the basis for the failure of the United States Department of Energy to prove ownership to the proposed Yucca Mountain nuclear waste repository and the withdrawal of the license application. In 1979, Congress appropriated $26 million to settle the land claims, but the tribes said they wanted the U.S. to abide by the 1863 treaty and stop trespassing on the lands. In 1985, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in the U.S. v. Dan that the appropriation of funds by Congress and the acceptance by the Secretary of the Interior constitutes payment and affects Section 70U of the ICC Act and forever bars further claims, and Western Shoshone title is presumed to be extinguished. But the tribes have left the money with the government. As recently as 2004, Congress has attempted to force the purchase of Western Shoshone land, but this has been opposed by the majority of tribal leaders. Disputes over tribal land and the international recognition by the United Nations of the struggle against the United States government is documented in the 2008 film American Outrage. Western Shoshone have demonstrated related to a number of issues as they tried to protect the property. They have called for an end to nuclear testing within their country, as well as filing injunctions against gold mining that would result in dewatering of Mount Tenebo, Nevada. Passports. The Western Shoshone have issued their own passports since 1982. In 2010, when Timbisha Shoshone Chairman Joe Kennedy and Western Shoshone Elder Carrie Dan went to the World Peoples Conference on Climate Change and the Rights of Mother Earth in Cochabamba, Bolivia, Chairman Kennedy traveled on his Western Shoshone passport. For further information on passport issues, see the Iroquois passport. Notable Western Shoshone: Raymond Lowell, traditional chief; Ned Blackhawk, historian and professor at Yale; Carrie Dan, elder and lands right activist; Mary Dan, elder and land rights activist; Corbin Harney, elder and anti-nuclear activist; Felix Ike, Western Shoshone Claims Steering Committee; Mary McLeod, elder and activist; Frank Temmel, traditional hereditary chief; Ian Zabart, principal man for foreign affairs; Katrina Cantrell, elder activist and associate executive director of Women's Health Specialists.